Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland basketball. Welcome to Tony Munoz Gymnasium at Holbrook High School, the site of Budenholzer Court. That's where they play the games. And Northland basketball brought to you by Choice Broadband tonight. That team there, the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, have traveled here to Holbrook to take on the Holbrook Roadrunners. And two teams that would like to start making their way toward a possible postseason berth. The rankings have officially finally come out, and we're going to look at those here in just a few moments. Give you an idea on what's in store tonight here in the great city of Holbrook, Arizona. Welcome into happy Holbrook, everybody. My name is Floyd Simmons, and just about ready to go on our broadcast of Northland basketball. Starting lineups being announced, Blue Ridge a moment ago, and now the Holbrook Roadrunners, who came up with a 53-42 victory a few nights ago to upset the Snowflake Lady Lobos at Snowflake. And Channing Harrington, number 10, they're introduced a moment ago, was a big, big reason why. She scored 14 points and was the Sports Zone's player of the game in the Holbrook victory over Snowflake. Other starters for the Roadrunners include number 14, Elena Yazzie, number 21, Dea Guerrero. Also starting number 22, that's Angelica Uranga. And then the final starter is number 44, Bailey Williams. All these for head coach Greg Perkins and the Holbrook Roadrunners. And you're wondering what the hometown team brings into this one, aren't you? Quite sure you're wondering. Well, first of all, the Holbrook Roadrunners. And I have to ask you to bear with me for just a moment, but the Roadrunners on the season are 9-10. Not exactly what the Roadrunners would be looking for and expecting at this point of a season, but, you know, they've gotten off to a slow start, and they've had that issue a few times in the recent years. The issue of getting a slow start. They will open with possession of the game here first. They get it, and they'll launch a three. That's Harrington on the right angle, and her first shot of the day is no good. But they're going to get a steal quickly, and the number 17 ranked Holbrook Roadrunners go to work, miss the shot. And there's Harrington again to grab a rebound for the Roadrunners. Another big shot out there. Dea Guerrero this time misses, and there's Miley Hamblin for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Up the floor, shot blocked, but the follow is good for the Yellow Jackets, and they're going to get their first 2 points of the game. We'll get it all straightened out for you. We're doing a little bookkeeping here as we get going, but the first basket of the game belongs to Kirsten Kosei for the Yellow Jackets. Kirsten getting into the scoring, and she'll handle the basketball now for the Yellow Jackets, who lead it 2-0, and they'll try a three-pointer. No good there, and Uranga is there to pull down the rebound for the Holbrook Roadrunners. Bailey Williams works on the baseline, and she'll send it back out to the corner. Now it's Angelica Uranga, left side to Dea Guerrero for the mid-ranger, and Dea's first points are recorded for the Roadrunners as they tie the game 2-2 here in the first quarter. The Yellow Jackets come into the game ranked number 13 in the state as Lexi Red puts one up, but the shot is going to be short of the mark. And it goes back to the Holbrook Roadrunners. And Angelica Uranga able to convert for the Roadrunners. Her first points in this early first quarter of the matchup between Holbrook and Blue Ridge. All deep on the angle, looking for some help. Jatiana Burnett. And I hope I'm doing justice on the pronunciation of her name, as Lexi Red is going to get another shot at it from the elbow left side this time. And Lexi's shot is off the mark. Up the floor, the Roadrunners going to get this one under the basket. Harrington with the assist on a beautiful pass. Through traffic, through the defense, and Elena Yazzie has the Roadrunner points on that, and they lead 6-2. Jackets back with it. That's Leanne Perry, number 21, out there, and she drops a pass back to Burnett. Now outside, Kirsten Kosei, who's got the so far only points for the Yellow Jackets, and wide open this time toward the corner left side for a two-point shot is Jatiana Burnett, and Jatiana's shot is good. And a quick timeout for the Yellow Jackets. I want to talk things over for a moment. Coach Tanajith takes that timeout. We'll be back in a moment as well, everybody, here midway through the first quarter. It's Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Hey, we're back to the action, everybody, and it's a flurry of activity going back and forth. You saw it there on the screen. It began with a steal by Miley Hamblin. She was able to take it for the transition basket. And then the Roadrunners answered, and there goes Blue Ridge right back to work the other direction to tie this game. We're at 8 apiece, everybody. Inside it goes to Uranga. Uranga will travel on that one and return us to some semblance of normalcy here. It got pretty frenzied there for about 30 seconds of the activity here on the floor at Holbrook High School. The Budenholzer Court is what it's called, and a 3 from the left side is good. Jatiana Burnett with a 3 for the Jackets. They're in front now, 11-8, Blue Ridge leading Holbrook here in Holbrook. Into Bailey Williams, now to Yazzie, and they're going to find a wide open Jordan Claw for a jump shot, and Jordan's shot is off to the right, rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Hamblin drives, and with the high dribble, she gets it inside, missed the shot. Burnett with the follow, and that one's no good for the Yellow Jackets. Before the Holbrook Roadrunners were able to finally get the rebound, and they'll pull one up from the left side. Well, we saw Holbrook just a few nights ago against the Snowflake Lobos, and the thing that Holbrook, among the things they did really well, I guess I shouldn't just kind of presume that it was one thing, but among the things they did really well was they shot threes. They shot lights out, and it made a big difference. The threes weren't, that extra point you get on the three-point make. That wasn't all the difference in that game in the win over Snowflake. But what it did was it energized the team in a way that probably they hadn't been to that point in the season. And Holbrook, who traveled well with the crowd, it just absolutely brought them to life. Holly Casimiro with a shot inside for the Roadrunners. So early on in this game, you see Holbrook doing what they like to do, and that's to try and hit that 3. So we get a foul. And the official is going to say before the shot attempt and also before the travel, because there was a travel there as well. So the foul works against Elena Yazzie. So we bring you Northland basketball, brought to you by Choice Broadband. The Holbrook Roadrunners, the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. And deep outside Kirsten Kosei is met by that man-to-man Holbrook defense. Now Miley Hamblin should get a return pass, and she'll throw one into a well-covered teammate around that left side over there, Lexi Red, who eventually commits a foul. There was some contact in there somewhere. Lexi commits the first foul for the Roadrunners here, and it comes with just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. If you're listening on radio, thanks for listening on Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, the broadcast home of the Sports Zone. And I would apologize to you because, I've got this screen in front of me where I'm watching the program action here, the live action, like our audience is. I refer to that a lot. I look down to it. And when you're doing a video broadcast, if you're too wordy in your descriptions, it can tend to get a little bit, as you watch a three from Lexi Red go up, and that's good for the Yellow Jackets. Well done by Lexi, the left-handed jump shot. But if you are too verbose in your descriptions, people watching a video, watching the screen, tend to not like that as much because they can see it. And it's almost like, why are you telling me every little nuance and detail that I already see? But we're also doing a radio broadcast. And so, I forget sometimes we are doing that radio broadcast and that we need to be more descriptive for the audience that's listening on radio. So I'll try and work that in, everybody, as we get a quick stoppage in play, as the Roadrunners want to bring in a bunch. They brought in maybe even an entire 5 new players out on the floor just now. Dea Guerrero will throw the ball in for the Roadrunners as they have the ball for an inbounds pass coming up on the sideline. The Yellow Jackets are also going to bring one player in off the bench. That's Brooklyn Paxson. Brooklyn Paxson comes into the game. And in it comes. It gets worked inside. And a foul is whistled. And I believe that's Burnett is going to get called for the foul. That'll be her first foul of the game, second team foul. And at the free throw line, the first shot for the Roadrunners, Casey Sosi at the line. And Casey is perfect on the first try. See the contact that sends her to the foul line. 14-11, and now make that 14-12. So the hometown hits a couple of free throws. The Roadrunners hosting Blue Ridge in this one. We got 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackets send it to the corner. It's Kirsten Kosei back on top to Hamblin. Now in the corner, Lexi Red tries to back the defender down. She gets bracketed with double coverage, and then the Yellow Jackets launch one from downtown. Brooklyn Paxson way out there. And that ball swirled in there and out then, and it just wouldn't stay down. Whistle and a foul. Roadrunners are going to get called on that, and that's a jersey number I'm unfamiliar with, so we're going to get you a name to match that. Jersey number 3 for the Roadrunners here in a moment. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. No shot clock here. Paxson way outside, and she is guarded by a couple of Roadrunner defenders. It's knocked free, knocked loose with 1.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Inbound for the Yellow Jackets, who lead by 2. Stand by, timeout coming up. Here's the inbound, and Paxson from way downtown. She was a good 12 feet past the line, maybe 14 feet out there. Shot no good, and that ends the quarter. It's 14-12, Blue Ridge in front of Holbrook. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Back in to start the second quarter. At least we'll start it as soon as we can. One of the Yellow Jacket players has got an issue to deal with of some kind. Let's get you caught up on the Yellow Jackets scoring. As we get the second quarter underway, let's see. Miley Hamblin has 4 points. Jatiana Burnett with 3 points. Lexi Red checked in a moment ago. Lexi's got, they're listing her with 2. She actually hit a 3, so it's a little bit of a there's some confusion in the book. So I'll try to do some straightening out for you at halftime. I'm going to look at the Holbrook book here in a minute, and we'll try to get stuff straightened out. Our score is 14-12. There's going to be a whistle and a foul on Holbrook. Chelsea Begay out there on the floor. She gets whistled. Her first foul, first team foul here in the quarter. Back to the action. You see Blue Ridge has burned 1 timeout here in the game. Yellow Jackets go to work, and Paxson pulls up, and her jump shot is good. Brooklyn Paxson has not been bashful out there shooting the ball for the Yellow Jackets, and she lands that one from the outside. There's Lexi Red with defense to block a shot inside. You're going to return a pass. The Roadrunners are inside to Chelsea Begay, but Begay can't make that one. And the Yellow Jackets come down with the rebound. Blue Ridge in front here, 16-12. Nice pass. A little dangerous, but a nice pass that finds Leanne Perry. Leanne Perry is going to go to the foul line. Chelsea Begay's second personal foul sends Perry to the line. And that shot's going to be good. And as the Roadrunners are apt to, they're going to replace all 5 ladies on the floor. This is a group that looks more like the starting lineup right here, and I think it is. All 5 of the original starters coming out here now. About a minute, almost a minute and a half into the second quarter. Coach Perkins gets those 5 original ladies. Claw to the high post. That's Williams, and she'll kick it out for a 3, and it is good for Elena Yazzie. And Elena's first points of the game. From the corner, the Yellow Jackets. Paxson out there. And on the rebound, the Roadrunners will draw a foul. For the Yellow Jackets, Leanne Perry is the lady that commits that foul. Watch it again. They kick it to the corner, and Elena Yazzie delivering the goods for the mighty, mighty Roadrunners. Pull up, Harrington 3, and it's right on the mark for the Roadrunners. And Holbrook has matched the Yellow Jackets now here in the second quarter. We're tied 18 apiece. Yellow Jackets missed the shot, but Miley Hamblin, what a hustle, and she gets it to her teammate. And Kirsten Kosei rewards the hustle by Hamblin by giving her a stat mark. She gets not just the rebound, she also gets an assist right there. Kirsten Kosei with a big three for the Yellow Jackets. They pull back in front by 3. Holbrook swings it around left side, and Harrington's three-point try is going to come up shy. Rebounded by Brooklyn Paxson for the Yellow Jackets. And they'll go back to work. Coming up at halftime, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Paxson is going to let that fly from downtown. The three is off the mark. I love to see what Paxson's doing. She's just absolutely is fearless out there, and she'll shoot from any distance for the Yellow Jackets. Backdoor pass. Get it back outside, and now Harrington from the corner, and that three is right on the mark for the Roadrunners. Harrington now with a couple of threes in the second quarter. Ties the game again at 21. Pair of basketball teams that, have some quality athletes on the team. There's a three, and that one is good for the Yellow Jackets. They're just going to trade back and forth, aren't they? Kirsten Kosei, she's got 3 threes in the game for the Jackets. Underneath, stolen, taken away. Good defense. The Jackets, Leanne Perry stole the ball. And Lexi Red wants a 3. That's no good. Battled for it. And a Leanne Perry foul. Yellow Jackets commit the foul. Bailey Williams protecting it for the Roadrunners. A couple of quick fouls here in the second quarter on Perry. And halfway through the quarter, with 4:03 remaining in the second quarter, it is Blue Ridge 24, Holbrook 21. Inside it goes. Bailey Williams tried to power up, missed the shot. But there is Holbrook's Elena Yazzie with the rebound and the fadeaway. And the shot is good. The Roadrunners get to back within 1. It's been a tight game, close game, and some pretty good offense out there, both sides. Hand check foul committed by the Roadrunners. Bailey Williams committing her first foul of the game. Holbrook now with 3 team fouls in the quarter. 2 team fouls on the Yellow Jackets. Well, let's see what happened. I don't know what happened. Some sort of a warning, I think, was issued to Bailey Williams. And then the 5-second violation, couldn't get the ball in bounds in time. So with 3:36 on the clock in the second quarter, Holbrook takes over, and Holbrook can take over the lead right here if they can get something on the boards. And they want to do it from 3. Elena Yazzie's shot no good. There's Holly Casimiro battling for the Roadrunners. Loose ball picked up by Blue Ridge momentarily, but Elena Yazzie stole a pass, and then with Holbrook regaining possession, they're going to stop the play for a moment because Holly Casimiro is injured on the floor. 3:16 on the clock, second quarter. We're going to grab a timeout. Back in a moment as they take a look at Holly. We'll return to Holbrook High School Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a 2-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Well, Holly made it to the bench, and I think she's going to be all right for the Roadrunners. I think we'll see her back here sometime soon in the lineup for Coach Perkins. So we get to the 3-minute mark. Blue Ridge walks the ball up the floor, and Miley Hamblin with the shot off the glass, no good. Elena Yazzie pulls down a Holbrook rebound, and the outlet, well, the outlet was, Claw had it for a moment, got it to Harrington. Harrington with a 3 for the Roadrunners. And Holbrook is back in front, and they're in front by 2. 26-24. Lexi Red to tie it with a jump shot, but it won't go in from 17 feet away. Roadrunners with a rebound up the floor. And Angelica Uranga on the feed from Harrington. Channing Harrington is, well, she is delightful to watch. And for a second time in a row in a short span of time that we've gotten a chance to watch Holbrook play, she is electrifying us here on the broadcast. She grabs a rebound now off of a Yellow Jacket miss. Long pass up the floor to Uranga. And a shot blocked, but a foul as well by Lexi Red of Blue Ridge. Lexi's got her second foul of the game on that. It'll be a 2-shot foul for the Holbrook Roadrunners. Going to the line will be Uranga. Holbrook, Blue Ridge, Northland basketball here exclusively at the Sports Zone, and it's presented by Choice Broadband. Thank you to all of our sponsoring partners like Navajo Petroleum. Joining us now here in this basketball season, thinking of Navajo Petroleum, and they have locations, convenience store locations for you on the Navajo Nation. Proudly serving the Northland. And Uranga puts the shot in for the Roadrunners. So the Yellow Jackets are going to have it for a moment, but Uranga just took the dribble right away from Paxson. Paxson was dribbling out about 15 feet outside the line, and Uranga just reached out and just snatched the dribble right in front of her. It's an interesting look. Unable to turn it into points, however, and then Uranga commits a foul. That'll be Angelica's first foul of the game, and I think she might be headed to a timeout. Called her JoJo. So I guess that's Angelica's nickname, JoJo. 90 seconds remaining in the first half. The Yellow Jackets have it. Down by 5 now. Holbrook on quite a run. They've done it with defense. They've done it with 3-point baskets, and they've done it with some great play by Channing Harrington. There's a steal. Dea Guerrero. Ball was thrown right to her, but Blue Ridge steals it back. Great job by Burnett to steal it. Paxson double clutch, missed, got it back, and that one's good for Brooklyn Paxson. Holbrook with the ball. Guerrero on the angle. Now going to throw it out to the other side. Other angle stolen. Miley Hamblin. She is just so present, ever present with the speed. Steals it. Cash that in for the points. You've seen her do that twice. Take a steal, take it right in for the easy deuce. 40 seconds remaining here. The Roadrunners back within 1, and they might take the lead because a tip pass by Hamblin and a steal for the Jackets. The left-hander is rolls off the iron, no good. It will be Blue Ridge basketball tipped out of bounds. Kirsten Kosei there at the front end of it, but there's Miley Hamblin on your screen, and Miley is making them plays. Get a hand on it. There's the steal that she'll turn into a basket. And then it was that next possession for the Roadrunners that she tipped a pass and tipped it to Kosei. And the Yellow Jackets have a chance to retake the lead right here as we close out the first half. Deep on the right angle, they've got the basketball, a pull-up by Burnett, and that's going to be off the mark. Rebound, Elena Yazzie. Plenty of time for the Roadrunners, 15 seconds. Up the left side. Jordan Claw, deep to Channing Harrington. Now Elena Yazzie way out there, 5 seconds. And Jordan Claw shoots a 3, and that one's going to be off the mark. Tipped around, controlled by Blue Ridge. Time will expire, and the first half comes to an end. And what a great first half. These two teams battling it out. 2 9-win teams. They come into the season, Holbrook with a 9-10 record, and Blue Ridge with a 9-8 record here in this early part of the campaign. The Yellow Jackets ranked number 15 in the state. Holbrook ranked number 17. Very evenly matched, and the score shows it. The rankings Rankings look pretty good, don't they? I mean, these two teams are that close. Hey, stand by. We're going to grab a timeout. We'll return with the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report in just a moment, everybody. We'll break it down a little bit for you here on our broadcast of Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. Stand by.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins-Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins-Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854. Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cash Back. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Hey, welcome back to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Floyd Simmons here now. And at the half, Holbrook leads Blue Ridge in the girls' varsity game, 29-28. Is our score. Take a look at some of the highlights. If you're watching on the Sports Zone's YouTube channel, you can look at the highlights from that first half. If you're listening on radio, well, thanks for listening on Mix 98, KRFM, the home of Sports Zone Radio. Floyd Simmons here, trying to give you the breakdown. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the numbers, go through the book as I... Not today, brother. Not today. Looks good, though. I'd like that 50. They're doing a 50-50 raffle. 29-28, Holbrook leading Blue Ridge here at halftime. I'm going to give you my numbers, and then I may have to correct them later. And I know I'm going to have to correct them later. And I will. But these numbers are more approximates than they are anything else, and that's kind of unusual. Normally we're dialed in, right on. But I'm just giving you the disclaimer. These are approximates at the moment. Channing Harrington leads the scoring for Holbrook with 9 points. Elena Yazzie has 7 in the game. Angelica Uranga, JoJo, do they call her? 6 points for her in the game. And I've got Dea Guerrero, Casey Sosi, and Holly Casimiro with 2 points apiece in the first half. For the Yellow Jackets, and again, these are approximates right now, Kirsten Kosei has hit 3 threes in the game. She's got 11 points. Also in this one, Miley Hamlin with 6 points. Brooklyn Paxson has 4 points. Jadiana Burnett with 3 points. Lexi Red with 3, according to my book. Brooklyn Paxson has 4 points. Maybe I said that. And Leanne Perry with 2 points. And again, those are approximates. The score again is... Hey, Derek Simmons just brought him a bunch of 50-50 raffle tickets. Good luck, Derek. I'll be glad to share that with you. Halftime score, Holbrook 29, Blue Ridge 28. Don't go anywhere. Stand by. We'll return in a moment to Tony Munoz Gymnasium, to Budenholzer Court, the home of the Holbrook Roadrunners, for the second half of this broadcast of Northland basketball. Don't go anywhere. Northland basketball is brought to you by Choice Broadband. Stand by.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back in to our broadcast coverage of Northland basketball here at the Sports Zone. I'm trying to get this all set for you, and I'm good to go. on the Holbrook Roadrunners. The Mighty Roadrunners have 29. I have been able to make that book make sense. So we go back to work out here. Now see. Okay, let's get Miley all straightened out. Lexi Red, by the way, confirmation, she did indeed have a 3. So you see that shot go up for the Roadrunners. No good there. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets, and then a stoppage in play for a moment. And that's going to be an inbound play, and the Yellow Jackets will bring somebody in. I think somebody got dinged up out there. Is the issue. Blue Ridge with the basketball. Nearly threw it away. Saved the possession. We're back to work. On the angle right side, a three-pointer for Burnett is up there and no good for the Yellow Jackets. Holbrook the rebound. Long outlet pass. Under the basket is Bailey Williams. She'll dish. Jordan Claw missed that shot. Bailey's been in there for about 7 seconds, and they never did call that. It finally goes out of bounds, and the Roadrunners are going to inbound the ball, reset the possession, and 34 seconds on the shot clock. So it's like a brand new possession. In the paint to Williams. From the angle, left side, a three-point try for Channing Harrington. Missed that shot. The Roadrunners start Harrington, number 10. Jordan Claw, number 12. Bailey Williams, number 44. That number 14 is Elena Yazzie. See, I'm going to get them all confused and mixed up. Elena Yazzie is number 14, and she starts the second half. And a rebound right there for number 22, Angelica Uranga. Those are your 5 Roadrunners out there on the floor to start the second half. And looking to get to 500, a victory in this game would make their overall season record 10-10. On the baseline right side, the catch, but then the travel by Harrington. That's a Roadrunner turnover. We bring it back in, everybody, to Holbrook High School. They call the gym Tony Munoz Gymnasium, named after the longtime administrator here in Holbrook, Tony Munoz. He was also a longtime AIA official, basketball official is what he was known for. And in fact, he died on the basketball court. Tony Munoz did. I believe he was calling a state basketball tournament game. And he's running up the floor, and he had a heart attack, and they said that he died before he hit the ground, is what they said at the time. And it was a shock to the community, shock to Holbrook. You know, Tony wasn't very old. He was around 50. So you watch a big 3 go up, and Jordan Claw nails it for the first second half points. And the Roadrunners in front 32-28, leading the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. So Tony Munoz Gymnasium. Tony was the vice principal when I went to high school here, graduated in 1986, I did. And Tony got to know me really, really well. He handled discipline for Holbrook High School, so he knew me well, knew everything about me. I played a practical joke one time that wasn't intended for him. We get a technical foul called. So Lexi Red, I think, just picked up 2 fouls. And if she did, that's going to be 4 personals in the game on Lexi. And she's walking up the floor, kind of, doesn't exactly know maybe all of what led to it. Didn't really see. Not sure what happened. But it gives the Roadrunners 2 shots and possession of the basketball. As I was saying, Tony Munoz got to know me really, really well in my years at Holbrook High School. And I'm sure I gave him some sleepless nights. And I played a practical joke one time that was not intended for him, but he became the guy in the end of the joke, and he did not appreciate it. And he didn't really even understand it, though the joke itself landed really well with everybody else, all my friends and everything, but Tony didn't really get it. And I might have spent some quality weekend time with him after that. I don't remember. A couple of foul shots, good right there. So they got 3 out of 4 on the technicals and the shooting foul. We've got a 35-28 score. Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. Boy, what a turnabout right there. You get the 3 points, and if Holbrook turns this into points, then that ends up being a 5-point. The technical foul gives Holbrook a 5-point swing. Here's Holly Casimiro, the lefty from the corner, making a 6-point swing because Holly, the lefty, 3 from the corner for the Roadrunners. And Holbrook has a 10-point lead. Just like that. Hamblin drops a pass back to Burnett, and Burnett's going to roll that 3 through there, and it's good for the Yellow Jackets. Much, much needed shot for Jatiana Burnett, and Coach is going to grab a timeout. Coach Tenejith will take that timeout. Down 7. Stand by, everybody. It's Northland Basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Back to the action, and the Holbrook Roadrunners with the big run right there. Of course, that 3 by the Yellow Jackets is going to help a lot. But it's answered on the other end of the floor by Jordan Claw. There's a big 3. The Roadrunners off to a terrific start in this one in the second half. Miley Hamblin goes up for 3 and going to miss that one. How about Jordan Claw, huh? She's 2 threes here in the third quarter. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice Broadband and great partners like Show Low Ford and Holbrook Family Dentistry and Navajo Petroleum. And as we enter the second half, Holbrook and Blue Ridge. Here's a cross-court pass, wide open Jordan Claw. She had the hot hand. She has the hot hand, a couple of threes already, and that one just a bit off the mark. Rebound, Yellow Jackets. Here they go. Right side, Brooklyn Paxson for 3, and count that one. Brooklyn she gets the 6-man award right now. She's got the best off-the-bench performance going tonight. Brooklyn's got 7 points in the game for the Yellow Jackets. High off the glass for Urenga, no good there. Now this one knocked loose into the Holbrook bench. A couple of players diving for it. You gotta love the effort. But that's going to go out of bounds off the Birds. Hey, it's the Birds and the Bees, isn't it? I mean, it is. Roadrunners and the Yellow Jackets. I don't know. It's the first time that concept ever occurred to me in the many Roadrunner Yellow Jacket matchups that we have covered. Hey, nice pass finds an open lady underneath. Basket's made. We'll get you caught up in a moment. Grab a timeout with 3:14 on the clock, third quarter. 41-36, Holbrook in front of Blue Ridge. Stand by, it's Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a 2-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, Or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks? Or even a media center to display your TV? Unthinkable! The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Multiple chances for the Roadrunners. The second try is going to produce a foul, and Holbrook will go to the foul line, shoot a couple of shots. And it was Summer Begay who commits the personal foul a while ago. That basket was Diari Ivans, and I hope I'm saying that right for Diari. Elena Yazzie, free throw good. 42-36, Roadrunners in front. So eventually there's where the foul was called. Back to it. The boys' varsity game comes up after this one here at Holbrook High School. And Elena has another free throw. She's got 9 in the game for the Roadrunners. The leading scorer for Holbrook right now is Channing Harrington with 11. Jordan Claw has 7 points. A couple of threes for Jordan in the third quarter. Miley Hamblin, baseline, drop a pass inside. Yellow Jackets, it was loose for a moment. They got it back, and there's the runner that rolls off. Just would not drop in for Kirsten Kosei. And then right in front of our producer, Derek Simmons, also known as the camera guy. It's going to go out of bounds. Watch this. Right there. Is it going to hit him? Are they going to get him? Nope. Almost got him. But did not, and it is Holbrook's basketball for an inbound, 43-36 with 2.5 on the clock here in the third quarter. After the game, we announced the Sports Zone's player of the game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Bailey Williams drops a pass. Elena Yazzie right there for it. And a good little set play, a little give and go, and Elena scored the last 4 points for the Roadrunners. And they're in front by 9. Burnett spots up for a 3. Got the screen, but missed a shot. Rebound. Dea Guerrero up the left side to Jordan Claw. Back to Dea, guarded so closely by Miley Hamblin. I don't know. Is there a more sticky defender than Miley Hamblin right there? I don't think there is. She is the stickiest defender you're going to run into out there. So fast, she can change direction so quickly that when she's guarding you, she is all over you the entire time. She's wallpaper, you know. Very sticky. And Holbrook commits a foul. This is Bailey Williams with her second foul of the game. The very sticky Miley Hamblin right there. Yellow Jackets with Ivans right there, and Diari is going to get fouled. That's a hand check, and Bailey Williams has picked up two very quick fouls. That's her third of the game. And Coach Perkins, Perk as they call him, a lot of the old veteran players from past years just call him simply Perk. He's going to replace Bailey with Shayla Adikai. And Elena Yazzie pulls down a Holbrook rebound off the Yellow Jackets miss. Up the floor, left side Guerrero. She did take that extra, just a little quick jab step before she dribbled. And the Yellow Jackets will take back over the basketball. So Holbrook had a real rough start to the season. They have now won something like 5 of the last 6 games, and they're still not to 500 yet. But they have proven they're, talent-wise, much better basketball team than the early season record indicated. And I don't know if it was illness or injury or what the situation was, but they're playing a really good basketball right now. So you get a foul on Jordan Claw. Claw's first foul today. Third team foul on the Roadrunners. The Yellow Jackets have 14 fouls. We've got 1:12 remaining in the third period. Lady at the line is Jatiana Burnett. And Jat Misses the first one. And she will make the second. Closing out the quarter. Ball comes up the floor. And a steal by Miley Hamblin. And you cannot catch Miley. I don't care if she's dribbling or what. You can't catch her. And Miley makes good. That's the third time in the game. All her points come on that exact play. Steal it and beat you back defensively and hit the shot. Hey, blocked shot by Burnett. Well done. Boy, Jatiana Burnett with the great defensive play there. And there is Miley Hamblin sliding underneath the defender with that quickness of hers. And a big, big shot. And so all of a sudden, it's a little turnaround going on here. So we close out the third quarter. The Yellow Jackets fighting back to within 4 points. Dea Guerrero comes inside of Miley Hamblin's defense, and then it's going to get tipped and knocked out of bounds. Look at this. The Yellow Jackets will have it with 17 on the clock. No shot clock for them. We'll see if they can hold for a final look at something here to close out the quarter. In the middle of your screen right there, well, those are the parents of Miley Hamblin. And an intense game when mom and dad are on different rows in the stands. You know how intense it is. Paxson, now 4 seconds. Return it. Up it goes right side. The shot is good, and that'll beat the buzzer. And it's Diari Ivans with a huge shot, and what a comeback in those final 2 minutes of the third quarter for the Yellow Jackets. Makes it a 2-point game. Holbrook 45, Blue Ridge 43. Back to Holbrook High School in a moment. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Thank you to Show Low Ford for their broadcast partnership here with us at the Sports Zone, helping us bring you Northland basketball. And our presenting sponsor is Choice Broadband, deep outside Paxson. She loves it down there. She loves it way outside that line. Missed the shot. Rebound inside by Burnett, and she got schwacked on the follow shot. So 2 shots on the Holbrook foul coming right up. The lady that committed the foul, Shayla Atakai. Atakai's first foul of the game. We open up the fourth quarter right here in a very important game for both teams. Whoever wins will have their 10th overall win of the season. As you look at Paxson again and watch the follow here and the little bump for the foul. And Burnett is going to miss both of her shots, and Atakai will have the Holbrook rebound. She's going to get a return pass from Elena Yazzie. Atakai's 3, no good. And it's the Yellow Jackets to get it. Burnett, the outlet pass is tipped away, knocked away by the Roadrunners. Let me check for you. That number 3, it's vexing me. I don't have her name. I do now. Kailia Chi. Kailia Chi for the Roadrunners. Wears jersey number 3. Holbrook foul. Elena Yazzie. 2 in the game on Elena. So we're sitting at 45-43 in this big matchup, Northland basketball, brought to you by Choice Broadband. Holbrook and Blue Ridge, and the inbound for the Yellow Jackets comes into Miley Hamblin. Return it to Burnett for a 3. That's short. Box out by Atakai, but she couldn't get the rebound. She boxed out nicely. Now she'll get the rebound after Paxson, who did initially get it for the Yellow Jackets, missed her shot. I think Elena just got away with a travel. I'm going to say she didn't carry on that high dribble right there, but she did carry. She dribbled it off her hip. I don't think the official saw that one, but you can dribble the ball high as you want as long as you don't get the palm turned over. And a whistle. And a Holbrook foul. Number 22 is Angelica Uranga. That should be 2 in the game on Uranga. And a 2-point difference right here. Holbrook 45, Blue Ridge 43. Fourth quarter action of the girls' game. We got a really busy schedule this week for you, man. We got 5 in a row for you, starting with this one tonight. So you get this move to the basket. The shot is no good for Kosei. Rebound Holbrook. So tomorrow night we're in Tuba City. The Warriors hosting Chinle will have. Boy, that's going to be something, isn't it? Both games, but that girls' game tomorrow night. And how do you all like the fact that? First, let's talk about the foul on Holbrook. Foul on Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge is Burnett. Gets her second foul of the game. Perks with an S, Kayla says. Perks. So not Perk, I guess. Okay, maybe that's just what I call him. So we call him Perks. Coach Greg Perkins, his players refer to him as Perks. So I guess, if you're playing for him and you get a little extra playing time, those are the perks of playing for Perks. As Bailey Williams hits free throw number 1, and the Roadrunners go 93 seconds into the quarter before they get their first point, and they'll get a second out of Bailey. And Perks, young ladies, have a 4-point advantage right here, 47-43. Hamblin drops a pass back to Burnett. And Paxson will launch for 3, and that shot is good! Timeout Blue Ridge after the big shot. Brooklyn Paxson nailing it down. We'll have to take a timeout as well. And a 1-point difference right here. Holbrook in front by 1. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Tell you what, people. Perkins Cinders, those guys are dogs, man. They are dogs. And when I say dog, you know what I mean, dogs. Dogs is good these days. Those guys are my dogs, man. 47-46, we return you to action. Look at that guy right there. Might be a Holbrook High School graduate. Did Leroy Thomas graduate from Holbrook High School? The professor? He's a science teacher. Smarty pants kind of guy. The ball getting knocked loose for a moment by Hamblin. Holbrook scoops it back up. Elena Yazzie. Look at Hamblin. She is so handsy out there. She is dislodging the ball at every turn. And the Yellow Jackets, with that tenacious defense, they had it for a moment, but Uranga got it back, missed that shot. The battle goes on, and it is a foul. Holly Casimiro comes over, takes it away from Hamblin, but it got the contact along the way. And it's Holly's first foul of the game. Holly got hurt in that first half, but she is okay now. Uranga checks out of the game. Jordan Claw comes in for the Yellow Jackets. And we go back to work here. Inbound to Miley Hamblin. With 5:34 on the clock in the fourth quarter, it's Holbrook 47, Blue Ridge 46. Northland basketball brought to you by Choice Broadband, as well as Navajo Petroleum. Thank you to Navajo Petroleum for the partnership here at the Sports Zone. There is contact as Burnett goes into the paint, and I think it's Jordan Claw that committed the personal foul. It's not. It's Harrington. Well, there was a couple of defenders right there. I took a guess, and every time I guess wrong. Yellow Jackets inbound the ball. And a long-distance shot is on the way. No good out there for Kirsten Kosei. Roadrunner rebound. This close game here. Going to come right down to the bitter end, I think. Inside it goes, and Harrington's shot no good there. Rebound Paxton. She'll come out of the pack and push it on a 2-on-3. And she wants the shot. Almost had it, too. Didn't miss that from the baseline right side. Look at the scrapping and the fighting going on out there for possession of the basketball. You think this game is important or what? Jump ball. Holbrook ball. And the Yellow Jackets will drop back into a half-court defense. We haven't seen anybody press in this game today, have we? Doesn't come to mind. And we stay at 47-46. All the scoring in the fourth quarter. Unless this one goes in, and it does for Channing Harrington. Harrington's got 4 threes in the game, 14 points for the Roadrunners. Prior to that, the Roadrunners had 2 free throws is all they'd managed so far in the fourth quarter. And for the Yellow Jackets, 1 3-point basket. That was good from Brooklyn Paxton a while ago. Roadrunners going to work again with it, and the pass is going to tip off Harrington. Saved in by Blue Ridge, and then Harrington comes over and commits some mayhem right there. And the personal foul. That'll be the second in the game. Watch that shot from way out there again. And that was so far downtown, you had to find the GPS coordinates to figure out just how far it was. 50-46. The Roadrunners in front of Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jackets have 2 timeouts remaining. Holbrook with the 4 timeouts. You see the graphic on your screen. Sometimes that graphic's working, sometimes it's not. And today it's working. There's Dr. Korporich, the superintendent of Holbrook Public Schools. And it's a 1 for 2 at the line for Diari Ivans. 3 points separating these two 9-win teams. Holbrook 9-10, Blue Ridge 9-8. Blue Ridge number 15 in the rankings. Holbrook number 17 in those rankings that just came out today. And guess who's number 1, if you will? You probably know by now, right? You've checked it out. Jordan Claw misses a Holbrook 3. Rebound. It was rebound Blue Ridge for a moment, but tipped into Bailey Williams' hands, and she just couldn't quite make the shot. For the Roadrunners, gives Blue Ridge a chance. Travel, turnover, send it back the other way. Coach Brandon Tenageth right there is summoning up a little bit of frustration, isn't he? Well, the number 1 team in 3A basketball, the Chinle Lady Wildcats, undefeated in games that count in the rankings. 11-0 as you watch Harrington. Pardon me, Shayla Adekai. Let's give the credit where credit is due. Shayla's got her first points for the Roadrunners, and their lead is stretched to 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets try a 3 off the glass, bounces off no good. Lexi Red battles and gets the rebound, takes it away from one of the Roadrunners, and Lexi is able to get the shot to go for the Roadrunners. They needed that one. They're down by 4 right now. We go into 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Shayla Adekai way out on top. The Roadrunners running some deliberate and clock-churning half-court offense. Adekai to Jordan Claw. She'll dribble around the left side of the key and then get it to Harrington. Now back outside again. 7 on the shot clock. To the baseline, Williams. Now got to shoot. Turn around on the baseline for Williams. Nope, a travel predates that. And the Roadrunners turn it over. Well, they burned a lot of clock. They burned, the better part of 35 seconds right there on the possession. So that's big. That helps. But points would have been big, too. And we get a timeout. We'll take one as well here. 53-49 the score. Stand by, everybody. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Autoglass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for two plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Autoglass Cashback. Woohoo!
Lexi Red and the Yellow Jackets have the dribble stolen by Holbrook. Here they go. Jordan Claw, left angle. Didn't like that 3, but it was probably due to Hamlin's hustle defensively to get back there and front her. And this shot in the paint comes up short for the Roadrunners. 1:48 remaining in the game. Holbrook 53, Blue Ridge 49. Girls basketball, the drive, the shot, it's no good out there for Kirsten Kosei. And the Roadrunners get a rebound. And that's one thing, the Yellow Jackets just have not been able to get any work inside not been able to rebound. And I'm looking down the roster. Ashlyn Smith is on the roster, but not in the game, not playing. And I don't know what the status is on Ashlyn, but I have to believe if Ashlyn was playing, if she's available, that she'd be a rebounding force in this game for the Yellow Jackets. Harrington comes up with a loose ball and maybe a less than high percentage shot right there. Gives the Yellow Jackets an opportunity under a minute remaining in regulation. And a 3-point try that just rims out. No good out there for Kosei. And Hamlin trying to get the steal. Got a little too aggressive and gets whistled for the personal. Believe it or not, Miley, as sticky as her defense always is, and as a hard defensively as she played all game long, that's only her first personal foul. So credit to her, not just tenacious, speedy, and glued to you like flypaper, but she's also, able to keep from tallying up too many fouls. Coach Tenage talking it over with his lady in the huddle. His ladies in that Blue Ridge huddle. Let's talk about our schedule coming up, everybody. Tomorrow night, we go to Tuba City. The Warriors host the #1 ranked Chinle Wildcats. Tuba City is ranked number 5 in the state. What a game. That's girls basketball tomorrow night. And the girls game is going to start second. The boys game is the first game at Tuba tomorrow night. That starts at 5:30. Then we will travel to Monument Valley on Thursday. On Thursday night, Monument Valley hosts the Sholo Cougars, and we will be there in Kayenta. That is Thursday night for a doubleheader. Then Friday, Sholo again, but Sholo will be at home. We'll see the Cougars take on the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Hamlin commits another foul. So let's see, Friday night, Sholo hosting Blue Ridge. And then Saturday at the end of another busy week of Northland basketball on Saturday night, we are going to go to Window Rock, and Window Rock will take on Monument Valley on Saturday evening. We'll have the coverage for you right here at Northland Basketball, the Sports Zone. Coverage provided by, in conjunction with partnership with our great partners like Choice Broadband, our presenting sponsor. Navajo Petroleum as well. Sholo Ford. Holbrook Family Dentistry are among our valued partners here at Northland Basketball. Bailey Williams at the Holbrook free throw line. Bailey 2 for 2 before this, now 3 for 3 in the fourth quarter at the line. And this valuable commodity of a free throw is going to be off the mark, rebounded by Burnett and Yellow Jackets. 30 seconds left, a lot of ground to cover with a 4-point deficit, and that one just wouldn't go in for Hamlin. The rebound is put back in by Burnett. And a quick timeout, which is the final timeout for the Yellow Jackets. Jadiana Burnett is the lady that made the basket, made the shot. And it's a one-possession game as long as that possession produces a 3 for the Yellow Jackets. So what do? You'll be left with one timeout. You got to go out there with 25 seconds, and you got to try to get a steal, right? And how much time do you think Coach Burnett is telling his ladies, if you don't get the steal by this time, you commit the foul? What do you think it is? Both teams are in the bonus. And you got an exciting last 25 seconds in this one. They're counting the fouls up right now, I think. Blue Ridge is questioning the official scorebook on the number of fouls. It's a debate. By the way, as Daryl Suber, the head coach of the Sholo boys, says, the scoreboard is a courtesy. It's a courtesy. It doesn't matter. Here comes the inbound. Holbrook brings it across. Lexi Red trying to front Dea Guerrero. Now we're down to 17 seconds. Williams outside, and there's a foul committed by, and it's too bad, foul committed by Miley Hamblin on a high pass that tips off the hands of Harrington. Would have gone out of bounds. Blue Ridge was going to get it. Unfortunately, Hamlin came out, and she did commit. She'll make contact right here. You'll see it. So there's a contact, and that's a legit foul. Unfortunately, for the Yellow Jackets, had Miley just had a split second longer, she could have recognized that it was going to be a turnover and would not have had to spend the foul. So with 12.7 seconds, Holbrook at the line, and that's a back-breaking free throw to make right there. And a great shot, a clutch foul shot by Channing Harrington. She's now got 15. And she'll make this one for 16 in the game. We'll announce the Sports Zone's player of the game coming up in just a few seconds, everybody. Here's the inbound. Hamlin, got a race. Outside Paxson and Burnett for 3. That shot is going to be off the mark left. Rebounded. And time will run out on the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. A victory for Holbrook. 56-51 here at Munoz Gymnasium tonight. Big win for the Roadrunners. They moved to 10-10 now, even 500. They were ranked 17 before the game. And that big win is going to help the Roadrunners as they look better and better all the time. Blue Ridge drops now to 9-9 overall on the season. They came in ranked number 15. And I'll check the 3A East for you, the standings for you in a moment. We're going to announce the Sports Zone's player of the game in this one. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And today's player of the game is the Holbrook Roadrunners, Jordan Claw. Pardon me, I misspoke. Elena Yazzie. Sorry about that, Jordan. Elena Yazzie. Elena with 11 in the game ends up being the Sports Zone's player of the game. Want to congratulate you. Jordan played a great game. I apologize on that. They're written next to each other in the book, but the votes were counted and tallied on a victory tonight for the mighty, mighty Roadrunners. Move that microphone right there, right, and a little closer now. Yep, just like that, We're going to get a chance to talk to our player of the game and break down what was an impressive win for the Holbrook Roadrunners tonight on this one. Elena, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can.
All right. Final score in the girls' varsity game at Holbrook High School tonight. Holbrook 56, Blue Ridge 51. Welcome into Northland basketball, brought to you by Choice Broadband. And a privilege for us now to speak to the Sports Zone's player of the game in the Holbrook victory. Elena Yazzie joins us. The player of the game is brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Elena, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a win for you and the Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Boy, after the slow start back, in November, December, you probably want to forget about a lot of that.
Yeah.
Boy, the Roadrunners have come on. If I'm not mistaken, you've won, 5 out of 6 or something like that?
Yeah.
A big win over Snowflake before this one, and now Blue Ridge, a quality team, and you beat Blue Ridge. How did the win feel?
I felt great.
The Roadrunners, with the turnaround, you're putting yourself in a really good position. Tell me your thoughts on what it took tonight to get the win over Blue Ridge.
We knew coming into the game that we needed a lot more help on our help side defense because we struggled on that throughout the beginning. So we worked a lot on that, and it really paid off this game.
So, when you talk about the differences, at the lowest points, what did it feel like? Were you just frustrated back when the things weren't going well?
Yeah, I think a lot of our teammates are frustrated with each other and not reading each other on the court.
And what happened? What changed? What maybe did Coach Perkins do or say, or what changed to turn the team around?
Well, throughout practices and after every game, he always talked to us like how we have to earn it and how that we all want it together.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing what those old gray-haired coaches kind of have, what they know, isn't it? And now it's working out pretty well. Do you think your team has what it takes to go a long way this year?
I do, yeah.
Yeah? What is that? What do you have?
We have a very young team, so I think it'll pay off in the long run.
Yeah. It plays pretty good defense.
Yeah.
Shoot the three. Yeah, your team can do it.
Yeah.
It's starting to look like a Holbrook Roadrunner team, one we're used to. Congratulations on the win. One last question. What do the girls on the team call Coach Perkins?
We call him a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of different names.
Okay, give us one or two.
We say Perkins. A lot of the girls call him our white dad.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. How about Perks?
Yeah,
Perks?
It's a lot of nicknames.
Just a lot of different things, yeah. And he responds well to it all?
Yeah,
he's a great guy. Congratulations on the win. Enjoy this one. You deserve it, okay? Elena, you're the Sports Zone's player of the game. All right, Elena Yazzie there, the Sports Zone player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Holbrook has defeated Blue Ridge. Final score 56-51 here tonight at Tony Munoz Gymnasium. What a win for the Roadrunners. And the Roadrunners not only just playing better basketball, but the Roadrunners are also doing something that is, it's a hallmark of a team that's going to go deep in the playoffs, and that is knowing how to play well with the lead and finish strong in a game. And they did that tonight against a very game and an inspired Blue Ridge team. Congratulations to the Roadrunners on today's big victory. And I'm looking for Coach Perkins, Perks, or my white dad, but I can't find him anywhere. I can't see him, so I don't know if we're going to get a chance to talk to Coach to wrap this one up here tonight. Oh, there he is. He's going to make an appearance. Well, whoop-de-doo. How do you like that? Get a good chance to talk to a guy. Talk to one of our good friends here at the Sports Zone. Hey, Coach, you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we'll break it down for you here on tonight's Sports Zone Game of the Week broadcast at Holbrook High School. The Roadrunners beat Blue Ridge 56-51, and the head coach of Holbrook joins us now, Greg Perkins. Coach, congratulations.
Well, thanks. Ugly wins. Counting PowerPoints.
So ugly.
Oh, no question.
Tell me about it.
Well, Blue Ridge did a great job. They shot the ball extremely well on the outside. We, for some reason, wouldn't get after the shooters. We caught a huge break. We caught a break with Snowflake because they traveled the night before. Blue Ridge had 3 players out, including the big girl. That would have changed the game the way we played. We didn't shoot the ball. We came out thinking we could make every 3. Obviously, that doesn't happen. So we got to settle down a little bit. Took them all the starters out to refocus them a little bit. They came in, did a better job. But Blue Ridge did a good job. We got enough shots at the right times to get the job done.
Well, the way your team shot the ball in Snowflake, I could see why they would come out on a night like tonight and think they could hit the threes.
Yeah, and it just playing against the zone, you're going to get threes anyway.
Yeah.
And I said, girls, just calm down, relax. That's what took them out, just to refocus a little bit. And then we got a couple to go. And then defensively, I was a little disappointed in the way we allowed that number 35. That girl can shoot. Okay, for Blue Ridge. I said, girls,
Brooklyn Paxson.
I think she can shoot. Let's maybe stop leaving her open. And we still left her open. But, Blue Ridge did a good job. I know he was shorthanded tonight, and we caught a break there.
Yeah.
But we were pretty much shorthanded the whole first semester.
But you get a win, a much-needed win. You get to 500. Is that a milestone for you after the slow start?
Well, yeah, I guess. Definitely. I guess we are 10-10 now or something like that.
Yeah.
But more importantly, it's a PowerPoint win.
And
it's a region win, which I guess that bumps us up 1 in the region. But we needed it for PowerPoints. We put ourselves in a bit of a hole. I was kind of surprised we were ranked where we were when it came out today. I think we were 17, which I thought we'd be lower.
Yeah.
And they were 15. So this will move us up maybe 1 spot.
Okay, so your team is certainly playing better basketball than you did in the early parts of the season, November, December. And if you just look at where we are right now, knowing that you didn't have the best start, Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm with our improvement. Yeah, it didn't show tonight. I was a little disappointed with how we played tonight. Wasn't the best effort. Wasn't equal to the last 5 or 6 games we played.
Okay.
That'd be fair. It was more like before Christmas tonight. But we still got the win. We were able to survive. We know we have to play better Friday, and then the rest of the way. Friday with Winslow. Winslow's playing much better. We know we have to have a better performance, especially defensively. Offense is going to come and go. But I tell the girls, defense has to be the one constant that we have. We played a great job defensively in Snowflake. Tonight's effort wasn't anywhere near that, I don't think.
Just looking for a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what, Coach? Your team's still rewarded with a victory tonight.
That's right.
And, it was fun to be here and see it. Yeah. Hey, thanks for, you're the athletic director. Thanks for the accommodations.
No
you guys
problem.
are always working on the improvements. The bleachers are great here in Holbrook.
Yeah. What do you think of the new gym at Holbrook? New Millennials Gym. It looks nice.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, well done.
It's a big upgrade, and Dr. K and everybody did a good job with it, and I like it. It's much brighter. It's a good atmosphere, and we're going to see Friday night. It'll be a packed house. We had a packed house with Windrock the first game of the year way back when.
Okay,
and it's a lot of fun. We got a new sound system. It's a cool place right now.
Good for you, Coach. Good for you. Things going well, and your team responding as well, playing well to match all the good vibes.
They are so far. Yeah, we're young, but we're getting there.
Congratulations.
So. All right, thanks, man.
Greg Perkins right there, everybody. He is the head coach of Holbrook. Final score: Holbrook 56, Blue Ridge 51 in the girls' varsity game tonight here at Tony Munoz Gymnasium. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. And that'll do it. That'll do it tonight here on the girls' game. We'll end the broadcast and start a whole new one for the boys coming up in a moment. Holbrook taking on Blue Ridge in this boys' varsity game. We'll have it for you next here at the Sports Zone. I want to thank our entire broadcast team, led by our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director on this one, David Simmons, and shooting camera for us tonight, the great Leonard Keone. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons, thanking you for joining us. And reminding you the final score, Holbrook 56, Blue Ridge 51. God bless you, everybody. And join us again here in just a few moments for our next broadcast of Northland Basketball.